Hello, I'm of course Councillor Graham Campbell, and this is vlog 36 on Friday the 3rd of April 2020. We're nearly 2 weeks into the current lockdown, and I hope everyone across Avondale is doing okay. In this vlog, I want to add my thanks to everyone working, of course, for the NHS, the ambulance service, the police, the fire service, the prison service, food production, food distribution, food retail, and everyone across South Lanarkshire who's doing their best to keep all of us safe at home during the Covid-19 crisis. During this week, you saw Straven Park closed all vehicle access. I hope all of you across Straven understand the reasons we did that, and it came from the scenes last weekend at Strathclyde Park, where thousands of people across West Central Scotland seem to ignore the fact that we're in lockdown right now and headed for a stroll around the beautiful Strathclyde Park. So with Straven being a green flag park, the jewel in our crown here in Avondale, and certainly this part of Avondale, the council, which I absolutely supported, decided to block off all vehicular access to the car park surrounding Straven Park. But for those of you who are disabled and require to drive to the park, you can still access the disabled bays at the car park just opposite the old Ballgreen Hall in Glasgow Road, next to the Barry Shelter. I believe that the law around exercise in the fresh air is very clear. What the government are asking us to do is to exercise from our own homes and back to our own homes, staying in our own communities. What the law doesn't want us to do is to drive to a park, drive to another town, and then do our exercise in the fresh air, because the law is designed to keep every single one of us in our communities safe. So if you're seeing people drive and park up in the streets surrounding any of the parks here in Straven or in Stonehouse, please guys, call the police on 101, let them know that you're concerned under the emergency COVID-19 laws, and the police will investigate right away. I have seen them break up small groups here in Straven. The police are doing a fantastic job, but really they shouldn't be having to deal with people who are ignoring these emergency laws. They are in place to keep every single one of us safe, folks. And as you will have seen from the news, those working in the front line, such as the NHS, are at most at risk. They're going to work and risking their lives every day. So if we can do our bit to stay at home, look after ourselves, our families, in the safety of our own homes, not spreading or potentially spreading the coronavirus, we're doing our bit. How hard is it, folks, to keep our country, to keep our community, to keep our world safe, other than to stay at home? It's not hard. I don't believe it's hard, and therefore I believe that all of us should be doing our bit to stay at home, and I said that in the last vlog. I know that South Lanarkshire Council sometimes gets a bad rap, but I hope every single one of you will join me in thanking all of the South Lanarkshire Council employees for their dedication and hard work as they do what they can to keep our community safe. This week we saw hundreds of South Lanarkshire staff currently not working in the leisure and culture or across our schools and education put up their hands to volunteer to support social work and the care of the elderly and the vulnerable across our community. And therefore I want to pass on a special thank you to everyone who used to work in our schools and across our leisure centres for volunteering to support social work, because as more council staff go off and sick, either with the coronavirus or self-isolation because them or a family member are showing symptoms of coronavirus, it is the volunteers that are putting up their hands because they're not working in their typical normal job within South Lanarkshire. It is those guys who will be going out to continue the support of our elderly and vulnerable across our communities here in South Lanarkshire. As I bring this short vlog to a close, I do want to take this opportunity to thank every single one of you living across this fantastic community that we call home here in Avondale for doing your bit to keep our community safe. On Wednesday this week, the day that South Lanarkshire Council took the incredibly difficult decision to close the car parks around Straven Park, Fiona and I went for a walk from our home on Hamilton Road down to the park and around the park, and when we saw a few people out and about walking with their kids, walking their dogs, there was no one on the play equipment. It was extremely quiet, and therefore I believe and want to thank every single one of you in the community for doing your bit to keep everyone safe. As we fast approach another weekend stuck indoors, I do want to take this final opportunity to ask every single one of you to please stay at home, and by doing that you're keeping your community safe. and protecting those frontline workers as they do their bit to keep our entire country safe. Thank you for watching. My name, of course, is Councillor Graham Campbell, and I look forward to seeing you in the next vlog. Stay home, folks, and please stay safe.